बस
Come from the side.
Something or the other for you.
Other people money for that.
Manish, give me another packet from there, please. Give me the packet, the roll of packets. The roll. The packet from the roll. can open this in here, right? When you said there are so much. Yeah, but that's the crematorium. So you can see this box. Yeah. So whatever magic showing people. Yeah. The box is so they go to the side.
श्रावण मासे कृष्ण पक्षे विद्योदसंवन एवं सोमवारवासरे कश्यपस्य आकाशस्य प्रेतत्वमुक्ति अर्थभूतं लोकप्राप्ति अर्थमृत्यस्नानेश्वर Trikamlal by Hiralal by Bhagwandas by Nama Pindandanam Aham Karishe. भूमि पुष्टि अर्थमुक्तं स्थाने शबनामि एष पिण्डस्य मयोदीतां तव प्रतिष्ठिताम् अग्ने जनमा ओम अद्यः कश्यपकाकाशं प्रेतः यं दुष्टि अर्थ वास्तविकता तुष्टि अर्थ पाण्डनामेश पिण्डस्य मयोदीताम् अग्ने जनमा कश्यपगोत्रस्य काकासि प्रेतः भूतकोटिपलायन्तां ये चर्तामपिण्डस्ते मयोदीतां तवोप्रतिष्ठिताम् अग्ने जनमा कश्यपकाकासि प्रेतः पिशाचादि अविद्यतां भूतानां एष पिण्डस्ते मयोदीतां तव प्रतिष्ठिताम् अग्ने जनमा ओम अद्यः कश्यपकाकासि प्रेतः चिताय दाह साधनाम् एष पिण्डस्ते मयोदीतां तव प्रतिष्ठिताम् अग्ने जनमा ओम अद्यः कश्यपकाकासि प्रेतः मोक्षकाम अस्ति संचय निमित्तकाम एष पिण्डस्ते मयोदीतां तव प्रतिष्ठिताम् अग्ने जनमा ओम पिण्डे प्रत्येव जनमा पिण्डे प्रत्येव जनमा पिण्डे ऊना सूत्रकम् पिण्डे ऊशीरचन्द्रणम् Rajapatram. Pinde pratyeva janama. Pinde Brundaraja Pushpam, Pinde Rahadupam, Pinde Devedupam, Pinde Loya Dakshinadupam. Pinde pratyeva janama. They'll follow you with the flowers. You can go 3 times down and then let water rest of the flowers.
Give me the photo.
Om Adhyati Shravase Krishna Pakshe Dasam Vada Evam Somarvasre Kasya Putrasya Kakasi Pretasya Vareke Charnama Pindanam Aham Karishye.
They don't come back inside.
No, but you can come back. Only the person who is doing they can come back.
I'll do it.
No, but you can't come.
I won't come back to the one.
No, in the end, when you're eating, you have to water it on the foot heights and wash it in the front of it.
I'll do it.
But then you can't come back.
I won't come back.
Sri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya. You can follow that. Sri Ram
You take pictures.
Okay, fine. Then I know we got it. Just asking if you pass the whole. If you drop the marking in front of you.
He's copying.
Can't come back inside. Just asking, Dipesh. You have to drop that marking in front. She said you must do it. Go and do it. Yeah, I'm going to wait outside.
Michelle?
Namaste. Namaste, revered Atita, Nirmala the Bhagwandas and Bulla Parivar, dear friends, ladies and gentlemen, we've gathered here this afternoon to bid farewell to a senior member of our society who passed away quite tragically in an accident a few days ago. I must ask the people in the queue to please excuse us. The queue is quite long, and we got time issues. Our dearly departed Trikamlal, Bhagwandas was in his 80s, and knowing the South African situation as far as accidents are concerned, he's also become part of the statistics. It is said that South Africa is now one of the leading countries where accidents take place. That's excluding all the accidents that are taking place with our politicians on a daily basis. We have a number of speakers, and this is why I've decided to come earlier on the podium. And my first speaker to address you is Nisha. Nisha, if you could join us. Nisha is the niece of our dearly departed Trikamlal.
Namaste, everyone. Today I stand here with a heart full of love and sorrow as I say goodbye to someone who was more than my uncle. To me, he was my dad, my doctor when I was sick, as a child, my protector, my teacher, and my confidant. He was my mocha. From the very beginning, he was there. Growing up in a joint family, Mocha was woven into every part of my life. We went on holidays together, and when he took a break, it wasn't just his holiday, it was ours. His 4 kids, all packed tightly in the back seat of his Mercedes, driving off to places with him at the wheel and Kaki by his side. Those memories will stay with me forever. As a child, I had the daily ritual of removing his shoes when he came home from work. It was my special role. Mocha celebrated every milestone with me, from my first birthday at Reservoir Hills to my 21st at his home. He stood as my dad at my wedding. He said Kaki when Samir, my son, was born and later joined us. He was there at my 50th birthday, right by my side. His home has always been my home. Even his mobile number ended with my birth date, because that's the kind of love we shared, constant. His love for us and later for his grandchildren was all-encompassing. To Samir and Neha, he was not just Moka, he was Dada. He would tickle Samir and mysteriously take away his TV remote, laughing as he declared it's mine. With Neha, he was patient and gentle, teaching her how to play the card game Patience, and later proudly watching her attend her formal over YouTube link, walking tall in those incredibly high heels. He was present in their lives as he was in mine, with love, laughter, and pride. Moka was a man of immense presence. He had a magnetic personality and a booming, unforgettable voice. He was immaculately dressed and always immaculately groomed. No matter the occasion, he stood tall and proud. But beyond the surface, Moka was deeply authentic. If you were his friend, he stood steadfastly by your side. He was genuine, loyal, and full of heart. His love ran deep and his care was unwavering. It feels so hard, almost impossible to believe that Moka has left us so tragically. After surviving a burst appendix and a triple bypass, he was taken from us suddenly in a horrific car accident. And yet, even in the pain of this loss, I hold on to the greatness of his life, the love, the laughter, the milestones, the lessons, the unwavering presence. Moka, thank you for being my father when I needed one, for raising me, for guiding me, for filling my life with love. Thank you for being Dada to my children, for making every celebration brighter, for being the proud, magnetic, genuine man that you were. You were my dad, my home, my anchor. And though you are no longer with us, you will live forever in my heart, in my children, and in every memory we carry. Rest now, Moka. I will love you always. Before I leave, I have been asked by Maher Kaka to read his message. It reads, Nemo, I'm so sorry and terribly hurt at receiving the message yesterday of my dear brother Trix's accident and passing away. I know, but can't really imagine what you are going through. Stay strong. All that happens is really not in our hands. Let's accept that Trix's time had come, and I'm sure he is in the heavenly abode. Yes, these are really trying times for you, Nemo, but rest, be assured. And we have on many occasions discussed this eventuality, and we all stay committed to him with you always. Stay strong, as you have family and extended family who will always be there for you. I am so sorry and unfortunate to be losing two brothers in a short space of time, and in both cases, I have been out of the country. It's very trying for me, but realize the need for me to accept the will of Paramatma and allow our brother Trikamlal to continue his journey in attaining moksha. I will be back home soon, but right now you have to be strong, the way I know you to be, and accept what it is and look forward. Finally, our love and feelings will always remain with you. Take care.
Thank you, Nisha. I have a really young man showing great enthusiasm to want to come to the mic, and he insists he wants to go next to give a very best. His name is Bjorn.
Namaste and good afternoon, everyone. Motara, you are very special to us. You taught me how to play cards and watch cricket on TV. You took us to the beach and to the park and bought us milkshake and ice cream. But I love watching sports on TV. Jan and I will miss your teachers. I will always be your Raja number one South Africa and British Raja number one Australia. I will miss you so much. Namaste, baby.
Thank you. I would now ask his mom, Raki, to address us.
Namaste and good afternoon, everyone. Today, I stand before you with a heavy heart, heavier than I've ever imagined possible. We are gathered here today to say goodbye to the most wonderful man. I wouldn't say kaka or uncle, but my dad. To all those who knew my dad, he was a man whose love, strength, and kindness shaped the lives of everyone who knew him. He was a man who lived his life to the fullest. As I reflect on my time that I've spent with my dad, I've had the most special memories with him. His love for all of us was unconditional. He molded us, kept us on the straight path, advised us, and taught us the importance of hard work and honesty. He was the pillar of strength for our family and always there to offer support and guidance. He taught me the value of hard work, the importance of integrity, and the beauty of compassion. He didn't need grand gestures to make an impact. His everyday actions spoke volumes. His presence was a bright shining star upon us. There were many experiences that I had with my dad. When I was very young, about 3 or 4 years old, I remember he would go to work. He would take me in his car, just go up the driveway and drop me off, and this was done daily. There was also a time when he was leaving for the South Coast, and I was just in nappies at the time, and I would be crying, and he would drive off, and then make a U-turn and come back and pick me up. I wouldn't forget the overseas trips that I've experienced with him. Trips to London and Australia were unforgettable memories that I will cherish forever. There were so many moments and special times that I've experienced being with you, and I just wish that you could stay a little bit longer. And I know that I was always your baby. I cannot forget that when we were sick or needed medical attention, you were there first to sort us out. Provided us the medication, and we would get better in no time. I must say that I had the privilege and honor of being with him by his side during the time when he went through his ruptured appendix and his triple bypass. I nurtured and cared for him during this difficult time and spent quality time with him. Dad, you were supposed to have been with me this weekend, creating more memories in Johannesburg, but God took you away. Dad, you left us too soon. Your grandchildren, Bihan and Dian, your most prized possessions, are going to miss you so dearly. Since your passing, they can't get over the fact that you are no longer with us. I am so glad that both Bihan and Dian spent the most precious time during the June-July school holidays for 3 weeks with you. They will not forget the drives to the beach and to the park and those delicious milkshakes and ice cream that you bought and enjoyed with them. Their phone calls to you every night are going to be sorely missed. As you fall behind, your Raja number 1 is missing you already. And Dian, your baby, as you would tell him every night, is missing you too. A message from my brother Dipesh, who also stood by your side, would also like to say that you taught him how to be strong, and he says that he will carry your lessons with him every day. He hears your voice in his head when he is faced with a tough decision and will remember your advice. Losing you hurts him more than words could ever say, but he promises you that he will live in a way that honors you and be the man you raised him to be, and he will carry your legacy forward with pride. To Kaki, my mom, I know you are devastated that Dad has left us, but always remember the good and cherished times that we had with him. And don't ever forget that we are by your side no matter what, and that you are not alone. Dad, losing you feels like losing a part of myself. The grief is heavy and the silence you leave behind is deafening. But even in this pain, I find comfort knowing that your spirit is still with us. In the lesson you taught, the values you instilled, and the love you gave so freely. Today, we say goodbye. I choose to remember the joy you brought into our lives. To you, Dad, thank you for every sacrifice, every wisdom, every hug, every moment. Thank you for being mine. I will carry your memory with me every day. I will make sure that I will instill the values that you have taught me onto Dian and Dian. I'll try to live in a way that will make you proud, and I'll keep telling your stories so that your legacy continues. I miss you more than words can say. Rest in peace. I love you, Dad, forever. My husband, Rushil, has penned a few words for you and has requested that I deliver it to you. Namaste and Jai Swaminarayan. It is with a heavy heart that I write this note to bid farewell to an extraordinary man who has played an irreplaceable role in our lives. No amount of words could ever truly capture the essence of the incredible person he was. An uncle who stood as a father figure to Raki, myself, Vihan, and Dian. Our bond was not merely familiar. It was a cherished relationship built on love, respect, and shared experiences. Each day, without fail, we would gather for our video calls, a daily ritual that brought us immense joy. His anticipation of these conversations was palpable. If we were even 5 minutes late, he would reach out, concerned and eager to connect. The boys looked forward to these moments, and it was a testament to how much he valued our time together. It was only during his travels abroad that we occasionally missed these precious exchanges. During our holidays to Sun City, he opened his heart and shared valuable life experiences with me, providing insights that will carry with me always. Each story was a lesson, each laugh a reminder of the joy he brought into our lives. They say everything happens for a reason, and perhaps it was divine providence that allowed us the precious gift of time with him before his departure. What began in February as what we initially thought was a minor health issue quickly escalated into something far more serious. I vividly recall the moment that Kaki called to inform me that she had to take Mocha to the hospital. In that instant, I knew I had to act, and I sent Raki instead, knowing Dipesh was out of town. We were fortunate to share 3 precious weeks with him, in April and another 3 weeks in July. Those moments filled with laughter and love will forever remain etched in our hearts. Something I have to mention is that in the recent weeks, it warmed my heart to hear him tell Dian every night that Raki was his baby. Those words, simple yet profound, encapsulated the depth of his affection and the special bond they shared. They serve as a reminder of the love he poured into our family, a love that will resonate within us long after he has departed. As we navigate this profound loss, I find solace in the memories we created together and the love that he so freely gave. Although he may no longer be with us, his spirit will forever remain in our hearts. Namaste.
Thank you, Raki. Some 3.5 months ago, we were gathered here to bid farewell to Trix's brother Vasabhat, and I remember that he wasn't able to stay the duration of the service because he had undergone an operation and he was recuperating. And the Bhagwandas family had suffered 2 of its sons we have been farewell to. Sorry. And the family is going through a lot of trauma as within a short period of just the 14 weeks, we have two members of the family passing away is quite traumatic. There's another speaker on call at the moment, Dr. Rajaratna. If you would join us to address. I will ask that Dr. Krishna Naiko would take the podium first to address us. Dearest Limon, Malika, Hiralal, Mahendra, members of the family. None of us can imagine the pain and suffering we are experiencing and the sudden tragic loss of loved ones. I am still in shock, comprehending the loss of dearest things. Comprehending the loss of dearest things has been incredibly challenging. What I have been doing since Thursday is to reminisce about our life together. During life's journey, one meets people we refer to as friends. At school, university, work, socially, and on the sports field. When you reflect, you realize that there are very few who one can call true friends. The ones who you know will stand by you and make themselves available anytime, day or night, when you meet them. You may not meet them regularly, but you know they will always be there for you. Trix was to me a very close friend. I have lost someone I respect as a brother. We have known each other for over 65 years. After matriculating from SAS College, we went our different ways. I to the UK, deciding on a career, and Trix to Solway Island, where he completed his first year of science. He then went to the then Bombay to start his medical care at Grant Medical College. Ironically, I ended up in Bombay, also at Grant Medical College, and we were in the second term of our studies. I was pleasantly surprised to see a familiar place. Trix took me under his wing and introduced me to his friends, mainly South African students. These were Pat, Raman Patel, Fuzzy, Yusuf Oxman, and Fox Raghavji. There were also two others I knew, Indira Bodasingh, whose family were close to mine, and Anurag and Nasir. Fox had family from South Africa, so we rarely met up. Trix, Pat, Fuzzy, and I became inseparable friends. Pat had a flat near the university where we met most evenings to have supper and play funny and drumming. Because we missed home cooking, we hired a chef and taught him to cook South African style. Every Friday, we had a standing order for the common room caretakers at the campus, Hari and Godan, to buy beers, keep them chilled till after our lectures, when all four of us would meet for a drink. We invited some local students and at times our lecturers to join us. Weekends were a wonderful time of socializing and studying. Horse racing was also one of our pastimes on Sunday. We used to pool together whatever we could afford to meet that cost. Of course, we very rarely won except one day we got lucky and won a princely sum of 12,000 rupees. After sharing, we would fall within a week. Then we would end. We also enjoyed eating at restaurants when we had money at the beginning of the month, and then street food for the rest of the month. Bombay street food was very legendary. Trix on many occasions took us to his family village, where the family prepared delicious curry khichdi, and of course we stuffed ourselves. The highlight of campus was the year in Bhagwandas. Because we had the latest pop music recorded from South Africa, we were one of the organizers of this grand event. The foundation of our loyal, strong, everlasting friendship was laid during those wonderful student days in Bombay. Trix, Fuzzy, Pat and I qualified at the same time and returned to Durban to do our internship at the University of Australia. We continued our friendship by meeting regularly at each other's homes and socializing. Trix and Nimu went to the UK. I think this was around 1980. The Trix worked for a few years. I visited them when they resided in London. Our paths would cross again when Trix returned from London. In 1978, I took over my father's In 1978, I took over my father's practice in Short Street. Practice in town was getting quiet, so I applied for premises in Phoenix. In 1982, I was offered a house to practice from. It would have been difficult to practice at both places, so I decided to get a partner. Trix had just returned to Durban and wanted to open up a practice. I approached him and discussed a possible working partnership that would mutually benefit both of us. Without hesitation, he agreed, and the rest is history. A partnership that lasted 40 years. Two lifelong friends joining together. What else could one ask for? Subsequently, we managed to establish a medical center in 2001 and opened a second practice for him called Marshu. Trix was very fond of children, and parents prefer him to me when bringing the little people to go into the rooms. Trix had a really special way of interacting with sick children. We practiced at our medical center until about 3 years ago. I had to go for an emergency back operation, which forced me to take 3 months recovery time. It was during this time that I had to reflect on my life and come to terms with the idea of retirement. Both of us were getting on in age. I discussed with Trix about me retiring, and after some discussion, he felt the same. He said he would still serve the Phoenix community doing locals. People were always amazed about how we remained partners for 40 years without a problem. I think it was because both of us had easy-going personalities. If we had a problem, which was usually rare and small, we sat down and discussed it over a couple of whiskeys and sorted it out without family involvement. I have fond memories of scrumptious meals at Tricks and Meals home. Being treated to Diane's delicious kebabs was my favorite. When I visited him at the hospital after his bypass this year, I encouraged him to get well soon and made a promise that I will accompany him and Nimu to our 60th class reunion in Bombay in February. Trix was really diligent about keeping in contact with our classmates. Our batch in Bombay is very saddened to hear of his passing. I last spoke to him a week before the accident. He sounded well and said he was going to doing locums to keep busy and promised to meet up soon. This never happened. Sadly, life is so unpredictable. Nimu, nothing I can say will ease the heartbreaking grief and pain you are going through. In our Hindu faith, we view death not as an end but a transition for immortal soul, allowing for a part to eventually move from sadness and mourning to remembrance and celebration of the departed's life. I would like to end with a quote by Elizabeth Kubler-Ross and David Kessler. The reality is that you will grieve forever. You will not get over the loss of a loved one. You will learn to live with it. You will learn to heal. And you will rebuild yourself around the loss you have suffered. You will be whole again, but you will never be the same. Nor should you be the same. Nor would you want to. Farewell, my dear friend. If there is another life after death, I'm sure we will meet again. Thank you, Dr. Naikam. It's sobering to know that small problems can be sorted out over a few whiskeys. I now want to call upon Dr. Raja Ratna. For those of you who didn't know, Dr. Naikam was the partner of Trix.
Nimu, members of the bereaving family, dear colleagues and friends, it is with great sadness and a heavy heart that all of us are gathered here to bid farewell to the mortal remains of Trikamlal Hiralal Bhagwandas, a loving husband, brother, uncle, and our very dear colleague. It was indeed so unfortunate that someone at his age recovered from major health issues, as Christian mentioned already, recently recovering, and has to be plucked from our midst by a tragedy so sudden. It therefore leaves for us that are remaining to reminisce his life. He was the eldest son to the late Hiralal and Kamla bin Bhagwandas. Dr. Christian Naike has already outlined his medical career and that they've been partners for over 40 years. And I need to add that in that period, he worked at the King Edward Labour Ward, where he was admired especially in the meticulous manner in which he carried out the operations in that unit. He subsequently was sought after to be an assistant to many surgeons in private practice while he was in practice with Creason Naika. So what was he as a human being? This man was honest, humble, always friendly and sociable. Never raised his voice, even when he was scolded on the golf course for slow play. He devoted his life caring for others, and he had a unique ability of making each person feel wanted and valued. I must emphasize and mention his most caring attitude and concern for his late brothers and Milo, seated here. He made every effort to lovingly care for his two brothers, from a social caring, contributing to their financial needs, and to always make them comfortable. But beyond his medical expertise, Trix, as we knew him, had a great love for golf. The golf course was not a place for recreation for him. It was where he found solace and connection to nature. He cherished the friendships he forged over countless rounds of golf. For those of us who had the privilege to partner him would have experienced his vast knowledge that he gained from being an avid reader. He was ever willing to give advice to the younger people. So in summary, like many of you would be pleased to bid farewell to an exceptional human being. And may the good Lord bless his soul and give strength to his wife and family to bear this loss. We from the golfing fraternity will surely miss him. Dear Trix, you have run a brave fight and a selfless race. May God speed you to attain moksha. Being an avid golfer, I want to conclude with a poem by a famous author headed Gone Golfing. It begins like this. If the round should start without me, because I've passed away, cherish the swings we made, and please continue to play. For I'll be watching from a gallery with a magnificent view, with friends and families from the past, all cheering with pride for you. May each tricky putt find the hole, your drives fly straight and far, and when you have taken your final shot, let's meet at the pearly gates. I'll have tea time booked in heaven on the grandest course of all, and we'll go golfing once again, chasing that little white ball. And my little bit of philosophy to end today's eulogy. We are born without bringing anything. We die without taking anything. But the sad thing is, in the interval between life and death, we fight for what we didn't bring and fight for what we cannot take. Thanks for listening. Thank you.
Thank you, Doc. Normally during obituaries, we praise people that have only when they pass away. But Dr. Rajaratnam is over 80 and still doing surgeries up to today. He gives a lot of voluntary work for organizations, and he operates from the Hill in Sydney. Thank you for that eulogy, Doctor. Now I also bring messages from the Sri Parsuram Association. They convey their condolences and sympathies to the Bhagwandas and Bhula families. They understand that this loss that you have suffered is even our loss as an organization. Just a few weeks ago, Trix had joined us at our community picnic, and we spent some excellent time together with him during that day. And today we're here to bid farewell. I'm reminded when I learned of his passing away in an accident, it reminded me that when we are born, the only thing we bring with that birth is our breath. And having brought that breath, there's nothing else that comes with it. And even the name is given after that. And when you pass away, and the breath goes away, the only thing that's left is the name. Nothing more than the name is left. So the journey of life, you must agree, is between the breath and the name. Nothing more. So we need to revel in the period between the two. Right? Revel in it. Make sure that you spread the love that you want others to convey upon you. Nothing is more important than the comradeship of each and every soul on this planet. With those few words, let me conclude. I know time is a problem. Andita is behind me. Our condolence and our sympathies to Nirmala Ben. I know the vacuum that has been created will take some time, but be assured that we as a community and as people that are around you will always stand there if you need any assistance. May God grant the departing soul a very peaceful and a blissful journey hereafter. And may I take this opportunity on behalf of both the Bula and the Bhagwandas family of thanking you for joining us this afternoon. Over to you, Pandita.
Namaste. Om Bhura Bhuva Swaha. Om Tatsaviturvarenyam. Bhargo Devashyati Mani. Yo yo Nama Prachodayatu. Om Bhura Bhuva Swaha. Om Tatsaviturvarenyam. Bhargo Devashyati Mani. Yo yo Nama Prachodayatu. Om Bhurabhuva Swaha. Om Tatsaviturvarenyam. Bhargo Devashyati Mani. Yo yo Nama Prachodayatu. Bapulah વિનાશને માટે નમો વિષ્ણુ સદા સદા ઉદ્ધાર સર્વ પિતૃઓ મને પન્નાતાજો પિતા પિતા મહાદી ને માતા મહાદી સર્વ જે ગુરુ સ્વસુર પક્ષે જે ઘડી મુજને બાંધવો સર્વના પાપ બાળી દો સર્વને ટાળજો પ્રભુ સમસ્ત કો સર્વને વૈકુંઠે વસાવજો મંગલ મંદિર ખોલો દયામય મંગલ મંદિર ખોલો મંગલ મંદિર ખોલો દયામય મંગલ મંદિર ખોલો જીવન વનરતી વેદે બતાવ્યું જીવન વનરતી વેદે બતાવ્યું દ્વાર રૂપો શિશુઓનો દયામય મંગલ મંદિર ખોલો મંગલ મંદિર ખોલો દયામય મંગલ મંદિર ખોલો તિમિર ગયું ને જ્યોતિ પ્રકાશ્યો તિમિર ગયું ને જ્યોતિ પ્રકાશ્યો શિશુને ઉરમાલો દયામય મંગલ મંદિર ખોલો મંગલ મંદિર ખોલો દયામય મંગલ મંદિર ખોલો નામ મધુરતમ રત્યો નિરંતર નામ મધુરતમ રત્યો નિરંતર શિશુ સભા પ્રેમે બોલો દયામય મંગલ મંદિર ખોલો મંગલ મંદિર ખોલો દયામય મંગલ મંદિર ખોલો દિવ્ય તૃષાતુર આવ્યો બાળક દિવ્ય તૃષાતુર આવ્યો બાળક પ્રેમે અમીર સડોરો દયામય મંગલ મંદિર ખોલો મંગલ મંદિર ખોલો દયામય મંગલ મંદિર ખોલો ગેલા આત્માને મન હૃદયથી આપજે શાંતિ પૂરી બધી રીતે એનું પ્રભુ કરાવજે સર્વ કલ્યાણ શિવજી બધા જીવો સાથે ગત જીવનમાં જે થયેલો સંબંધ કરાવી દો એને સાવ તરફથી સાવ નિશ્ચિત મુક્ત પ્રભુ તારે દ્વારે આવ્યો છે આત્મા પ્રભુ તારે દ્વારે આવ્યો છે આત્મા શાંતિ દેજો હે પરમાત્મા શાંતિ દેજો હે પરમાત્મા અમને સૌ ભેગા મળી કરીએ પ્રાર્થના અમે સૌ ભેગા મળી કરીએ Om Shanti Antarikshamum Shanti Prithvi Shanti Rapa Shanti Oshadaya Shanti Vanaspataya Shanti Vishvedeva Shanti Brahma Shanti Sarvagam Shanti Shanti Reva Shanti Shama Shanti Redi Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.
Thank you, Pratita. The family can pay the last respects. It says that with the flowers that they can place in the coffin if they want. They ask the family to pay the last respects.